Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey, this is Stevie for the LA Story, and we're here in Hermosa Beach at Saint Rocke, which is a way cool place to be if you are looking for music that's kind of a little bit off the beaten path, but it's down by the beach and it draws a whole different kind of crowd. And we're here with Sonnet, who I wrote about a few weeks ago about her EP, and she's playing here tonight. And you're doing this solo.
Yeah, tonight's just me on
Wow.
the piano.
That's kind of cool, but it's kind of different for you, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's like what I do when I'm alone in the living room, but it's not something I share with people very often, so it makes me more nervous than pretty much anything else.
Yeah.
This is like the hardest thing for me to do, and I guess that's why I'm doing it.
Well, that's kind of interesting that you're doing it, because I would think that your full band would be here, but then maybe it's Sunday night and they're not.
Yeah, I just thought it would be a good challenge.
Well, it's good exposure for you to just build up that part of you, because there's a lot of times people go out, I know, that do this just by themselves.
Yeah, all the time people do it, and I thought about doing different shit, like going on the road, just me and the piano, so it's good that I practice in front of an audience, being so vulnerable.
And because it's here locally, and for you, and this is a local crowd for you.
Mm-hmm.
And your mom lives nearby.
Yeah, this is like history here in this city. My grandparents lived here, my family lives here, so I think it's nice because my family finally doesn't have to drive across town to Hollywood to go see me. They just in the backyard.
Yeah, we all there's a lot of us who really are glad not to be in Hollywood tonight, because it's American Music Awards, and that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic would be horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like to get to see you in this kind of environment is really nice. So when you put your set together, do you mix it up a lot, or do you change the tracks and the way
For tonight, or in general for most shows?
Well, let's talk about tonight, and then we'll talk about for most shows.
Tonight, I realized that most of my songs are kind of slow and sad when I just play them on the piano. So I've tried to find like a good mix of upbeat and happy piano songs, and then mix in my favorite, which are like the more melancholy, sadder ones. And my biggest challenge really was just making sure there was a balance in that, so it wasn't like a downer set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know when I've watched you on YouTube, and people, if you need to go to Sonnet's YouTube channel. I'll put it on the blog, and I'll run it at the end of this video. You seem very like animated, upbeat. Let's have a party. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if my songs are sad, I feel like they're happy. But and I just don't know if there's that little discrepancy between what other people perceive and what you perceive. So I just want to make sure that the sound is upbeat as well.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
It does. So, okay, for guys, they just get up there and do their thing, and they're lucky if they've got a jacket on, and I've seen some guys wear ties and not. But for a woman doing this, what do you do to get ready?
I throw everything in my closet on the floor. And then I go and I pick up what I wore earlier in the day, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll wear that. I try on everything, and then I go back to the first thing and I try it on. And that's normally how it works. And every time I think it's going to be different, I'm like, no, I'm going to find the perfect outfit, and I always go back to the first thing I tried on the very bottom of the pile.
Well, I gotta say, that's kind of what I did, almost.
And I also have an amazing stylist, Lori B. Style, who really helps kind of mold my picks. Because I would probably walk out in like a tank top and jeans and some cool earrings and a bracelet. It's kind of what I'm wearing, but she's out of town.
No, but you're good. Look, she's got the stack of bracelets. She's got some way cool feathers here on the earrings, these are, flip your hair back, so you can see this. We're talking about style here. Guys, you're going to be bored to tears, but girls, we all like to know this. Okay, and then your makeup, because your eyes really pop. And
thanks.
Is there anything that you do different?
Well, tonight's also an acoustic show, so I wanted to kind of keep it mellow. We're by the beach, so I wanted to keep it sort of beachy and fun, and laid back, and it's a Sunday night, so I wasn't gonna just glam it all up. But I kind of go for the big eyes and tone down everything else, and fun jewelry.
Yeah, and we need to show this. This is what she came in wearing. It's way, way, way cool.
If I could wear just this to perform, it'd be great.
This is her sweater, and it's the coolest sweater on.
Yeah, it is. It's Dolan.
Dolan, see here? Okay. Jody, see? Jody Dolan is a friend of, we have a mutual acquaintance. So I've known her for a long time. And so it was really interesting to find out that you knew her too.
Yeah, awesome. And then to come in wearing her stuff is awesome. Cool.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So when you are just writing and stuff, how do you get your inspiration from when you're sitting down to write?
I think my inspiration comes, like I will have just like a line that comes to me usually when I'm driving or in the shower, and I'll sit down at the piano and try to see where that line fits in the middle of a song, and write a song around one line, and then I'll fill in the rest. And kind of the line comes to me with a melody, and then I'll try to figure out the chords around that and write the story around what that line means.
Wow, that's different.
Is it?
Yeah, to me it's just, I get some people who just say it's just organic. They start off with something and then they do it like that, that is very organic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's you sit there and look at it and kind of go, oh, okay, because how long does it take you to write a song like that?
I mean, it just depends. So normally the line is inspired by like, gosh, this is exactly how I'm feeling, and you're trying to put your words to, like, overthinking things as we do, and I'm
Yes.
trying to find the answer, and I finally find it, and it's one line. I'm like, that's the next song, and so it sometimes takes a long time because I don't know exactly what the rest of the answer is, and have to kind of like work it out in my head for a bit, and sometimes I know the whole answer, and the song comes easily.
Cool. So in terms of touring and being seen, where do you, we've got tonight, but then do you have anything scheduled for the next month or two?
Not until after the new year.
Okay.
So everything's going to be kind of put on hold, and at least in the public, until after the new year, and start just writing some more and doing some recording during the holiday season.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Spending time with family, a little downtime as well would be
Yeah.
good.
Downtime is good.
I know, I don't think I get any of that really, but mostly just because I overthink everything all the time. So I can't let myself have any downtime.
I don't think overthinking is necessarily so bad if it helps generate all the music that you create.
It does, but then you're never at that like just chill, peaceful place.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Trust me.
That's why we have yoga.
Yeah, and
meditation.
meditation. I was doing it yesterday morning as I was panicking, going, this is we're right before Thanksgiving when we're doing this, okay, people? So it's like I'm looking at Black Friday and Cyber Monday going, so I understand that the
anxiety of so much to do.
Too much
Yeah.
to do and not enough time.
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like you're okay with how you're going on tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it is going to be what it is, and I've had a little pep talk with myself on my way here. This is what I do on a nightly basis in my room, so I feel like I'm just going to share my gift and not overthink it too much.
Cool.
I'm here to do this, and people can take it or leave it.
And people can find you online where?
Sonnetmusic.com, you can find pretty much my links to everything, like
Okay.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and such.
Awesome. We'll have all the social media triggers on the blog, and some will be within the video. And this is Stevie for the LA Story. We'd like to thank Sonnet for her time.
Thank you.
And this is Stevie for the LA Story saying see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com